Alright, I'm at my mom's house, gonna do a sprinkler system zone tour for the summer. I just finished cleaning all the filters off these nozzles because they were dirty. So this is zone 1 that's on. Zone 1 is a south back garden, and we have 5 zones. I'm doing this one for 3 minutes and the rest for 5 minutes because this one's a small zone. But here's zone 1. It has this pop up here. It's a K-Rain RN100 adjustable. And then this one right here is a K-Rain RN100 adjustable. And you can see the garden just filled. Here's the strawberries and the grapes and raspberries and hollyhocks over here. So you can't really see the one in the corner there. But it's over there. There's also a drip line there too. And then over here is the drip line. Is the brown tubes. The black one's a hose for the front yard. Because this black hose we bring it out here sometimes because the faucet out front is broken. So, but we got to pull weeds already. But here's the drip tube. You can see some water coming out there and right there. And all the grass is wet because I just barely tested them all. Here's the tomatoes there. So this is zone 1, the south back garden. It's got a drip and then those 2 sprayers, like one there, and then and the one here. As you can see. And yeah. So I did this sprinkler system zone tour in the spring, and right when they turned them on, so I thought I'd do an update. Now that it's summer, you can see the neighbors' apricots everywhere. They have apricot trees and they fall down. It's pretty cool. And well, last time I did the sprinkler system zone tour, the front yard garden was just a catio, and now we got an actual garden there. So that'll be cool to see. And I adjusted some of the sprinklers in the front yard to spray that garden better, because there's no sprinklers in that garden or no drip or anything. But yeah, this is all zone 1. I'm gonna go to the front yard because it should change to zone 2 any second now. And that's where the next zone is in the front yard here. So there's cream puff. But yeah, you can see that we have a nice garden over here where cream puff's at. So, and you'll see how the sprinklers spray that. Oh, here comes zone 2. So there's a K-Rain RN100 adjustable nozzle here, and then one there too. But you can see that one's doing a half, and it's getting the garden pretty good. And then there's a K-Rain RN200 adjustable here. You hear the rotor over there hissing over there, making air noises. And then there's a K-Rain Mini Pro rotor here with a lot of dirt on top of it. And cream puffs right there now. And then there's a K-Rain Mini Pro rotor here with not as much dirt on top of it, as you can see. I'm trying to see it better. And then a K-Rain RN200 adjustable nozzle here. And then a K-Rain RN100 adjustable nozzle here, which this one I did clean the filter, but it's still kind of not acting as good. So, I don't know. And the K-Rain RN100 adjustable nozzle here. And the K-Rain RN200 adjustable nozzle here. And then a K-Rain Mini Pro rotor right here. And gets the garden. It sprays about up to there. It sprays the house, but it's not too bad. And then there's a K-Rain RN200 adjustable nozzle here. And you can see how it sprays the garden good, and that one sprays the garden good, so that's good. Because the garden's really pretty right now. Look at all those. Really nice. And I'm about to get wet by that rotor there. Yeah, this is all zone 2, the main front yard. As you can see. So yeah, I'll go ahead and go over here and show you that one again over here. There's that one, and then K-Rain RN 100 adjustable nozzle here. As you can see, it gets the garden good. And there's this one here. All these. Here shortly it should change to zone 3, so I'm gonna head over there. You see the garden gets watered good. And zone 3 is here in the backyard, so I like to get over here first because there's one right here by the fence gate that turns on next. One like right down there. So yeah. And there's some valve boxes there. One's the main line with a ball valve. There's also a main line over there. And that one does zone 1 and zone 2. And then there's another valve box by the patio that does 3, 4, and 5. Okay, here comes zone 3. South back. This one has, right here is a K-Rain RN 100 adjustable. And then right there is a K-Rain side strip nozzle. K-Rain RN 100 adjustable right here. I'll show you this side strip one. And then the K-Rain RN 100 adjustable nozzle here. And a K-Rain RN 100 adjustable nozzle there. And then right here is a K-Rain RN 200 adjustable nozzle. And then right here is a K-Rain RN 100, RN 200 adjustable nozzle there. It's kind of covered by the grapes. And then right there is a K-Rain RN 200 adjustable. And a K-Rain Mini Pro right here. And a K-Rain Mini Pro over here. So this is all zone 3. As you can see. Some plums there. Yep, here are 200 adjustable. And all those over here. This is zone 3, the south backyard zone. As you can see, gets all this. You can see how it gets all this. And it kind of gets the garden back here too, which is good because the drip system doesn't do very well. A little bit of wind all of a sudden, but it's perfectly sunny. All zone 3. This one's perfectly clean pretty much, as you can see. Got a couple blades of grass on there, but pretty clean on the top. It doesn't have a lot of dirt on it. You can see there's a rotor right here that kind of sticks up a little bit because of these rocks, which is kind of funny. Sometimes it goes down all the way and sometimes it doesn't. Here shortly it should change to zone 4. Alright, here comes zone 4. The west backyard has 5 rotors, 3 K-Rain Mini Pros, and 1 K-Rain RPS Select and 1 K-Rain Super Pro. There's this one, it's a K-Rain Mini Pro. And then there's a K-Rain Mini Pro rotor right here. It does a 270 pretty much. And then right there's a K-Rain RPS Select. It used to be a Super Pro, but it broke, I guess, so they changed it to an RPS Select. But you can see it sprays pretty far, all the way almost up to the patio, which is good because there's nothing in the middle over there. You can see that's what a K-Rain RPS Select looks like. It's almost up to that shed over there, that red shed where another rotors are, the other rotors, and it's that garden over there, which is a big zucchini that I forgot to pick right there, so I gotta get those. Bunch of squash and pumpkins over here, and I'm about to get wet. There we go. You see the pumpkins are starting to turn orange. Big one right there. And then right here is a K-Rain Super Pro. As you can see, does pretty good. And then right here is a K-Rain Mini Pro rotor. as you can see. So yeah, this is all zone 4. If we get soaked. There we go. I was able to move. This is the west backyard zone, or back fence or whatever. Just these rotors over here. Yeah, you can see the rotor, the K-Rain RPS Select sprays about right here, so it gets pretty good, I guess. I wish they added sprinklers in the middle, but they didn't. This is the valve box that does zone 3, 4, and 5. And then there's a hose bib there. And then there's a hose bib over there. And yeah. It gets everything pretty good. And shortly it should change to zone 5, which is the last zone. Alright, here comes zone 5. This one has 5 K-Rain Mini Pro rotors and then these 2 pop-up sprayers over here. This one is a K-Rain RN200 adjustable, and then that one's a K-Rain RN100 adjustable. So, and then there's rotors over here. So this one, and this one by the air conditioner. And then there's this K-Rain Mini Pro rotor right here. And then there's a K-Rain Mini Pro rotor right here. This one originally stopped like right there, but I have it stop over here somewhere. And it gets the metal better because it rotates this way more instead of going like that. And then there's a K-Rain Mini Pro rotor right here, as you can see. And there's one over here. K-Rain Mini Pro rotor right over here. And this is where our pool used to be when we had one in our different sprinkler system, but now we have this one and the pool's gone. There's one here. And then a K-Rain Mini Pro rotor right over here. And when we got the sprinkler system installed in 2021, this was all dirt still from the pool when we had the pool here, and we took it out and then it was still dirt and we had to fill it in. So this one was like in the dirt, and that one was in the dirt, and then the grass with board was there. But then we added grass here and hole over there. And this is all zone 5, the northeast back or north back or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's the last zone. Does pretty good. It gets everything pretty good. And those two once again. And this one. Pretty soon it should turn off. There it goes. So that is the sprinkler system here at my mom's house for summer 2025. And as you can see, everything worked good, so that's good. And yeah, thought I'd show you that. And it gets the garden good and keeps everything green. So thank you for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed.